Hello and welcome back. Today I am going to be discussing with you all my very early championship predictions. Please bear in mind that these opinions will of course change, and I am going to have to assume that Leeds get promotion to the Premier League. So, the three teams being relegated from the Prem are Burnley, Luton and Sheffield United. And the teams promoted from League One being Derby, Portsmouth and Oxford, with Rotherham, Leeds, Ipswich, Leicester, Birmingham and Huddersfield all leaving the division. Right then, let's start right away. Underneath the ranking, I'm going to give a brief summary of why I have put them where they are, but to be honest, the transfer window hasn't even opened yet, so it's really just a bit of fun. 24th, Oxford United. Well, my reasoning for this one is quite simple. I don't think that they currently have enough firepower to really compete in the Championship, but who knows, they could really boost the squad in the summer, but as of right now, I think they just won't have enough. 23rd, Blackburn Rovers. This one has been coming for a while now. Last year, they weren't good enough on the field. I remember watching them, and they were such a slow side. And I fear they could easily lose Sammy Skondix in the summer, and one bad window could see them finally go down. 22nd, QPR. Again, it has been coming for a long time now. They are a very frustrating side to watch at times over the course of the season. They still do have a few quality players in their ranks like Chair and Chris Willock. But I think they will start off strong and slowly fade away as the season goes on. 21st, Plymouth Argyle. Now just about surviving the drop, I had Plymouth Argyle, who last season ended in a similar position, but I think they will repeat almost the same as they did last year, but do a little bit worse. I think their season could definitely depend on their transfer window, which obviously haven't happened yet, so I'm not sure, and it is a tricky one, but currently I don't think they're strong enough to push on. 20th, Stoke. Next up I have Stoke, who have been knocking on the door of relegation for a while now, and unfortunately I can't see any standout players in their squad, and I can see them advancing up the league this time around, but it's another one that could prove me wrong. 19th, Derby County. Newly promoted Derby are next on my list, and I have put them surviving, and I think they will be happy with this position in the league. And I think this would be a good first season back in the Championship to stabilise, and then push on next time around. 18th, Sheffield Wednesday. Now I am not too sure about this one. I think if Danny Röhl stays, then they could push up higher than this, but I can't see him staying. But I think if Sheffield Wednesday can keep him and back him in the market, I think they could get up to the higher rankings in the table. 17th, Watford. Watford are in a side that have baffled many in recent years and are always a tough one to predict. However, if I were a Watford fan, I would be very worried, as in recent times they have been slipping further and further down the table, and if they're not careful in the window, they could find themselves a lot worse than this. Right, that's it for part 1 of the table. Please make sure to leave a comment about how angry you are, but this was just a bit of fun, and there will be a part 2 coming very soon. Come on, the boys.